It was so refreshing just to laugh and belly laugh like that. My face goes, my stomach and my face hurt.
If you can organise the sun for next year, you know.
Yeah, we're doing some rain dances and we're going to fire stuff up in the clouds. That'd be good.
It doesn't feel like a business event, you know. It feels like a load of mates going on a tour. It becomes like a thing that I now don't want to miss.
Gold wrapped convertible Bentley
we did
with
promise
pink
that.
wheels,
we
and
did
that just
promise
didn't
that
happen
last year, and that fell through. So I'm not going to make any false promises, but watch this space.
Roy Parrish from Pelham Interiors and in charge of Wacky Races. Mate, so the better half of the duo.
The better half of the duo, indeed.
Introduce yourself to business again.
I am Dan Lerpiniere. I'm Design Director of Tables for Business.
So we're using your lovely offices again for our videos here.
You're very welcome.
That's all right, mate. So second year on the trip.
Second year on the tour.
Yeah.
Yeah. Better than last year.
Hard to beat last year, wasn't it?
Hard to beat last year, but you know, I feel like we're on a nice steady incline here.
Yeah.
So things are moving in the right direction.
So sponsored it again.
Sponsored it again.
Did you get anything from it? You know, what did you get out of the sponsorship on this? And you know,
a lot of exposure, which is really what we're looking for, and some great contacts. A lot of which come through, you know, us doing the tour. So we've been put in touch with some people. You know, business has come out of it. We've managed to do some good things. So
a couple of guys are up in this. It's not an event where you sort of are really pumping yourself, really, but it's quite cool by association, isn't it?
It doesn't feel like a business event. You know, it feels like a load of mates going on a tour. But
I think it probably is that.
I think it is that. But you know, there's a loose line through the middle of, you know, we're pretending we're working.
So what did you think of this trip then? You said so it's better than the year before. I mean, you'd hindsight, I think we've had 2 good years in a row, 2 different sort of routes that we went. Because obviously last time we went through the Pyrenees.
Yeah.
So it was all the way down there and obviously into Spain and across. This year it was more France, Switzerland, Italy, wasn't it?
Yeah. And I think this year for us certainly was good. The length of the route was great. So there was lots more time spending with the people who were on the trip, which I think was really good for us. And some great sights to see this year. Going to Italy as well, going to the lakes is lovely. Yeah. I mean, you can't really say no to that. So
next year we're going to have another day put onto it.
Another day in the holiday calendar.
On the holiday calendar. See, there you go. It's business though, so it's not really holiday. It's sort of work trip.
Sure, I can sway it.
I think that's what it is. So we listened to it. There could be more time spent on probably 1.5 locations. Because we've got some really, really cool hotels. We had some really cool hotels this year.
There's never not been a cool hotel.
No, let's be honest.
So,
but the cool hotel is pretty good. So Judith Chalmers, Eat Your Heart Out, I think, is where we are.
Brilliant.
So, so we've really upped it again for next year. So again, we won't tell you the route, but we've had another day and a half, so that's all good. Yes, we try to do every year we try and make it a little bit better, but it is getting harder because it goes so well.
The bar started very high.
It did, didn't it?
You know, you shot yourself in the foot.
Higher, really, yeah. So but it's great. But, you know, next year we'd have more, you know, videography and photographs and more podcast type events going on with it as well. So more reason to sort of get in there. But no, again, so, you know, what was the highlight, do you think, this year?
The highlight this year, I feel like the end destination this year. I think not that it wasn't good last year, I just particularly enjoyed this one. And having the same group of people was nice because you kind of get to reconnect with people that, you know, we've stayed in contact throughout kind of the year in between, and we've done
Tracy for a good example.
Yeah. You know, and we've had conversations in between that, and it's nice to then reconnect and have a catch up with these people. It becomes like a thing that I now don't want to miss. Yeah. You know.
Gala dinner's coming up, so that's going to be
Gala dinner's coming up.
So you're going to see a lot of the old guys who want the original first one. A few of those guys are going to be there
before my time.
Well, Rod, remember you met Rodney,
yes,
and Chris.
Yeah,
they were on the Rod was on the very first one, definitely. So that was quite cool. So again, some people coming back again, but I think he was just saying, he goes, I can't believe where we started to where it's got to. He goes, it's amazing.
So how many cars next year?
Well, we're capping it at 25 because 50 people
is a handful.
Yeah, is a handful. You guys are a handful when we get to the bars. So it's going to be interesting. Yeah, damage limitation, make sure we're all breath tested and out the next day. But
passed all the tests.
It's like herding cats if you go. I mean, most people are up in the mornings and people are pretty well behaved, to be honest, on that. I think Adeldoban was taken by storm when we arrived at that bar. And I think there was about 5 locals, and then we just turned up with 40 of us.
I don't think they were expecting that.
Yeah, I think their pocket was upped out of season.
Yeah, I think they did all right. It was
pretty good.
They did all right.
And then I sort of went back thinking I need to get back because I want to be, because it was a lot of twisty stuff the next day. So it was Furka Pass, Gothard Pass.
Yeah.
There were lots of very ill people.
You don't want an upset stomach for that one.
Yeah, Will, Big Blue, not saying anything about that.
No
so
names.
I think you got you on video. Yeah, he was fine. He was just sightseeing.
Yeah.
Had to walk off. But yeah, so again, I think the weather was great. Remember the year before we had a lot of...
Yeah,
it was slightly damp, wasn't it? Because we were going that way, but we were just sort of just keeping in front of the weather most of the time. But one day it was really, really wet.
Yeah,
that was not so fun.
If you can organise the sun for next year, you know.
Yeah, we're doing some rain dances, and we're going to fire stuff up in the clouds. That'd be good. So look, we work with you already. We've got our own office being done, and these guys are going to hopefully do our ballroom for us, which they will, which should be great. So it's really good to work with people and try and promote their business as well, and the charity and friendships. What's not to like about this, really? I think it's great fun. We all get on as well, and I think I go back to, I said it earlier, I remember Mel was in the car with Tracy.
Yeah,
she said, "Thank you so much for helping me know to laugh again and have fun again." Because she says, I work in a world where everything's PC. We all do. We've got to be checking ourselves and social media. And it's very
nice
different environment. And she says, just you lot are bonkers. You're all mental. We all need to be in the sun. But everyone was just having a laugh. No one cared what they said. And he goes, it was so refreshing just to laugh and belly laugh like that. She goes, my stomach and my face hurt. Every sort of day I got up thinking, have I caught something? Because you laughed so much the night before. So it's lovely to hear that, because... Yeah. That's really good about people's own sort of health and mental health we all have these days, and to go and do something we all like is brilliant. So yeah, it's good. And anything else on the trip? Any other highlights?
Brought a bootload of wine back, so that was a particular highlight of mine. Any
here?
There is some here, yeah. Some in long-term storage.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, I'm a driver. Paul's not a driver.
Yeah.
So I quite enjoy just sitting there and cruising along, so it's nice to, take the wheel of the safety car. Second year in a row.
Guys, so basically they do have the, are you going to get another car next year? You're still going to
We're looking into whether we need to bring the safety car for a third year, or whether, we can branch out into something. So
you did promise me you were going to have a pimped up, gold wrapped convertible Bentley.
We did
with
promise
pink
that.
wheels, and that just didn't
that
happen
last year, and that fell through. So I'm not going to make any false promises, but watch this space.
Great, mate. Again, thank you so much for supporting us. It was a blast again, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on the 9th.
Yes,
the gala dinner. That's going to be cool. So I hope the evening. I think the evening's going to be quite funny, because if us lot are there, it's going to be funny regardless. Yeah, and we're actually staying in a hotel as well again, so there'll be no one having to get taxis home, I don't think.
Very nice.
Be good.
Very nice.
Thanks, Dan.
Thanks for your time.
Cheers.